Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good time zone. Wherever you are, I hope you are having a wonderful time. I know we're about to. I've got my coffee. I'm on a second cup. I had my first cup while I was in Angry Barman's room, and they were having a lovely stream with Zelda. Currently, we are in the city of, I think it's Deningrad. I couldn't think of a more clever title, so I just went with that. Just doing a quick sound check. I had some issues that I had to take care of. Right before stream started, a whole bunch of things just happened, so I got a little bit of a late start in. And I think most of it's resolved at this point. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so today, in Dragoon time, we're going to be continuing our exploration of Deningrad. I believe there's a few quests here. The Stardust is locked behind the story, I think, for the time being. And I don't know if I have any other announcements to make, except that we should all be on schedule for the next few streams. The trucks last night went really well. We got most of them knocked out before midnight, and I was able to get home on time and get good sleep. There was one truck that was lost. And this is my real-life job. So I don't know what time it's going to be in today. Hopefully, it will not interrupt our stream, and I've done what I can to minimize the impact of that. Hello, Sonaris. Welcome. Good morning to you, friend. How are you doing? I hope well. You made it in time. We're just about to get started on Legend of Dragoon. Hello, Polish Marcus. How are you, friend? Get you a shout out. There we go. It's been kind of a busy morning for me, so like I said, I'm getting just a bit of a slower start than normal. I am doing well, Marcus. I'm having some coffee. I am wrapped in a blanket. It's rather cold outside. Actually, not rather. It's very, very cold outside. The heater's on, so we're good. Someone wrecked the arc server. No, I rewound it, Sonaris. It's okay. Let's see, and I think that's everything. I'm going to switch the screens over so that we can actually see what I'm doing when I load in. And I don't remember, let's see, I don't think I started any of the quests. I know that we're short Muru, sadly, and Rose. They both ran off. We'll get them back not too long after this. I need to go to the menu. I want to see what else I have. Was it one of them switched out? Nope, they're still working on Pursuit. I do remember I had just gotten all their gear correctly, and we had access to the library. Okay, now I remember. There was a library that was locked, and we should have access to it. That's where we were going. The Senzu National Library is filled with all those difficult books. It's boring. I don't need that. I don't need the shop. I don't think we were in any battles. So here we go. Now we're in the library. This is incredible. Of course, Albert's going to be thrilled. Librarian Ute. This is the knowledge source of the Andes. Go look for anything you want. The entire wall is filled with books. Maybe we can find something out about Verge and the moon that never sets. It doesn't look as these things all the time have an effect on you. Don't look at these things. It made me wise. Congo feels dizzy. Gigantos lose 2 books. Here's something about dragoons and dragons. It talks about the dragoons as well. We could say that the Sidarian War was started from the dragoon spirit that was brought by Lloyd. Let's split up and look. Let's do just that. I guess I have to use my brain for the first time in a long time. Can Congo read human words? If Rose were here, she would tell us a lot. Yeah, they'll be back when they finish their errands. We have to do what we can now. So now, oh, poor Congo, so lost in the library. It is about Winglies, I guess. You guess? Congo cannot read human characters. Congo looks at pictures. Let me read it. Winglies are people with wings of light who employ magical power. They had their glory 11,000 years ago and had an enormous magical power that could float colossal cities. City floats? Yes, it's unimaginable in our current world. They became extinct after the war with the humans who were seeking their liberation. But Lennis, who was a Wingly, was alive. Besides, us dragoons are supposed to be only a legend. A legend does not necessarily tell the truth. Take a look at this picture. Humans and dragons? No, dragoons and dragons. What is this? Virage manipulated by Winglies. So there's a lot of back history and lore. I almost couldn't tell what that stair was. It's a little weird looking at it from this direct top down. Is there any... Nope, can't click the books, strangely enough. I'm in a library and I can't click on the books. Hello, Mayor Emmy. Welcome, friend. I hope your morning is going well. Shada, did you find something? This book is talking about the divine moon objects. They're just divine objects from a legend to begin with. There are no details. If we can find out the meaning of the divine moon objects, we think we can find out what Lloyd wants. Okay, let me read the part I found. After the Dragon campaign, humans controlled the continent of the Andes and divided the continent into 4. And they established 3 new countries. To the east, Cerdo, to the south, Tibaroa, and to the north, Melu-Senyu. And to the west of the continent, the untouched land, the Death Frontier. Each country shared 3 divine objects inherited from the Winglies as proof of their alliance. The divine moon objects are said to conceal magical power. However, their usage is unknown. Usage is unknown. This mystery must be hidden in there. I will look into it more. I was going to do that first, but I wanted to read that. There we go. So, Emmy, we're trapped in a library. I bet you this seems familiar. Maybe too much. Wait, so you can go down this ladder. Is there any books here? No. It's very weird. I would have thought I could look at the books. Can I go up that ladder? Oh yes, I can go up this ladder. Is there anything over here I missed? I was hoping that it would let me, like, read some of the literature here. This game has a really, really rich lore, but they don't go into it too much. I know in this town we get into it more than normal. Okay, can't do anything there, but I can... I think I can talk to all of them. This book talks about the Dragoons. The Dragoons from legend? Yes, it is. The Dragon Company. According to this, we are the first new Dragoons to come along since that time. Maybe Dragoons are to be called when history requires them? When history requires them. Is that now? Lavitz was a Dragoon, and Grem, Dole, and Lennis too. Were their deaths necessary? That is what only history can tell. I, of course, don't know. However, it all started from the Dragoon spirit that Lloyd brought. If Lloyd is a part of history that is necessary, then our journey seems to be dragged along by his fate. In spite of the fact that they were humans, the 7 heroes who led the Dragon campaign to victory 11,000 years ago crossed the sky and cast spells. After they fulfilled their roles, they vanished without the Dragoon spirits, as if they were some unavoidable fate. This legend seems to be telling us that after this journey, we will vanish. Very interesting. This is a marvelous place. It seems all the wisdom that humans can possibly know is here. I'm reading a book on politics now. This is very... Can you do politics after we take care of Lloyd? Yes, indeed. Now let me read the portion that talks about the dragons. According to this, dragons are the second most powerful species of all 107 creatures given life by the divine tree. Their attacks and life power overwhelm others. However, the creator Soa created a balance by reducing the dragon's intelligence. Therefore, they were to be controlled by humans with their wisdom. During the Dragon campaign 11,000 years ago, they had fierce battles against Virash, manipulated by Winglies, and couldn't avoid being annihilated. But they weren't annihilated like the book says. Yeah, true. And again, they're ruled by Dragoons. I'll look for more. It led to the Dragon campaign. He's very invested. Oh, what do you need? Are you acting superior again? Of course, I am superior. I prefer being hit with girls over feeling superior. Oh, I don't care about those things. It seems you are interested in Dragon campaign. Winglies, divine moon objects, dragons, and dragoons. These all had something to do with the Dragon campaign. Then Lloyd has something to do with the Dragon campaign? The Dragon campaign is my specialty. Maybe I can be of assistance. Well, tell me. We only know fragments. I see. This is the legend of the Dragon campaign that I know. Ooh, I think we're getting another cutscene. Oh, we are.
There were 7 Dragoon warriors in the legend of the Dragon campaign.
Make sure the
Dragoons, reputed to be the incarnation of dragons. With dragons at their side,
I'll try to be quiet.
Fought boldly. However, in the age when the legend was reality, the Winglies dominated all, even the gods. The gods answered to dictator Melbu Farma's prayers and granted
Welcome in,
him
Mr. Watts.
ultimate power.
Thank
But
you for the lurk,
power
friend.
was abused. The earth of Saint Imperial Gloriano was scorched by the gods' fire and became ashen. The anger and sadness of the people was fuel for the Dragoon's cause. Then at last they freed the gods. Without the gods' power, the Wingleys perished, and our age, the human age, began. Thereafter, the gods floated in the sky. For 11,000 years, they have been looking over the world as the moon that never sets.
Aha. Interesting. Okay. Hello, John. Welcome in, friend. I hope your day is going well. I'm just trying to get ready for work. Oh, okay. Well, good luck today, John, on your job. I was just being quiet because I wanted everybody to be able to hear the cutscene. It's very interesting. We're stuck in a library and getting lots of back history. Not a lot of action happening. But it's interesting because they're trying to piece together what Lloyd means in the entire thing of the Dragoon story. Redeem to hydrate. Thank you, Emmy. Yeah, my throat's a little parched right now. Hello, Altazin. Welcome in, friend. I hope your day is going well. Thank you, Emmy, for getting those other shout-outs. Much appreciated. I hope everybody is doing well this morning. My night last night was kind of interesting, and a lot of stuff happened. I'm still trying to sort out everything at the moment. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt our stream, but I was just going to make mention of that in case something did happen. But we're here in Deningrad, and it's very lore heavy at this point. Disc 3 actually has a lot of back history and lore to the various characters. There's a lot of little, what would you call it? They kind of try to put a neat little bow on everybody's story towards the middle of Disc 3. Lodapar, welcome in. How are you doing, Travis? I hope well. Are you okay? Yes, I am doing fine. I actually did get a decent amount of sleep, but one of the trucks was lost. So it's probably got stuck in here in the state, we just had a massive traffic jam where people were trapped like 10 to 15 hours in traffic. They like ran out of gas on the highway. And I believe our largest trucks got stuck in that. They got redirected, but I don't know what happened to them after that. And I'm waiting for dispatch to actually call me back. So, I was just letting everybody know that if I have to take a sudden break, or if the stream were to end for some reason, I'm fine. It's just that I have to run off to handle something. Disc 3 is for exposition. You know what? Thank you, John Barry. That's not a word that gets used very often and should be used more often. But yes, I agree with John. What they said is completely correct. Disc 3 is for exposition. It was used as kind of a do-all for the game itself. I'm actually going to pin that for a second so everybody can see that. Hello, Morgan. Thank you for the lurk, friend. I hope your day at work goes well, and that your day in general goes well. But thank you for asking, Travis. But I am doing well. I am physically healthy. I did actually get a lot of sleep. The local trucks, thankfully, all came on time, and it was crowded. It was a bit of a mess in our loading area last night. It was chaos, was the only word that I can use to describe it. But we handled it very quickly, and I was able to get home early, actually, and get some decent sleep. This is where we learn about everything you need to know about this convoluted plot. Yes. I think, John, what happened was they were writing this story, I wouldn't say in a hurry, because they did a really good job with the backstory, but it's like, I think as the game developers were making the game, because you'll notice this, like, Disc 1 is got story/action. Disc 2 is basically a boss fight every 10 seconds. Then you get to Disc 3 and it's like they put the brakes on, and I think it was like, oh, hey, guys, we forgot to finish up all of their storylines, and we have a big plot in our... There's like this big hole in the plot of the game. Maybe we should get that fixed. Hello, Nem. Thank you for shouting out, Morgan. So we're currently stuck here talking to the librarian Ute. Ute? Ute. I think it's Ute. Ute. I don't know. I'm calling him Ute. Did you find out anything related to Lloyd? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. You're already here, so you might as well check the reference room upstairs. Are there more books? No, it contains the historical material of the Malaise Seigneur. For other people, it may seem to be a mere trash. However, our country, they are all historic objects. This is something left by the Black Monster that brought Inferno down on this country. The Black Monster. It has already been 18 years. It is surprising a young man like you knows about it. I was born in need. God, you're a survivor from that village? Again, here we go. Here we go. Oh, I thought this was the other cutscene, because I know there's a few in this part of the story. But they probably wanted to keep people invested through the first 2 discs, through RPG stuff. Polish Marcus, enjoy your lurk, friend. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I hope the rest of your day goes very well. Through the RPG stuff. Yes. John, I agree. You have to put yourself in the developer's spot back in the day. They couldn't fix the game afterwards with the internet. So when you published a 4-disc game, you had to picture, hey, how do I make that last part good and make it so that the reviewers play all the way through the end? Because in that timeline, they were very, very dependent on independent freelance reviews coming out of people who had played all the way through the game. And if your game wasn't any good, they just stopped playing and gave it a very bad review. So I kind of agree that the first 2 discs, you see a lot of action. Then disc 3 is a lot of expose, and you've got, I think you do have one big fight coming up, I think. Forgive me if I remember things wrong. It has been many years since I've actually beat the entire game. This is a really cool thing, though. Look at all the stuff they have. Oh, well, there's the Tree of Life, like a symbolic canvas of it. Some weapons on a table. More mosaics and caverns. The ship. Oh, I was just going to say, please tell me that we can read this. The Saint Lever. I've seen this somewhere. Yeah, this strikes a bell. Oh, this is the Go ship. Right? You know what? I think that's the Go ship that rammed into our steamship. So we can read the cards, I think? Oh, this is all the leftover burned stuff from Neat. Stone plate of people with wings. It must be about the Winglies, yes. I'll read all the little cards. It seems like a painting of the divine tree. Oh, it was a painting. Kind of looked like a canvas to me. Depiction of Dragoons. These Dragoons during the Dragon campaign. What's this card? Beginning and ending of the Dragon campaign. It is a wall painting with the theme of the Dragon campaign. Well, let's see what our man, the librarian, says. This stained glass of the Church of Neat. Do you remember seeing this? Oh, yes, faintly, but it's hard to remember. It was really a monster. These are the only things that survived the Black Flame. Do you know anything about what happened to Neat back then? Any survivors or... I know only one. Who is that? The second sacred sister of Malo Senor, Sister Luan. It seems you don't know her. However, I can tell you a little about the Black Monster. There's a legend about the Black Monster and the Moon Child. Would you like to hear? Of course, we're here to learn. Yes, please. It is ironic, but the people who visit the church in Neat pray for their own happiness by looking at this stained glass, which shows the legend of the Black Monster. Ivory! Mr. Watts is gifting a one. Oh, Mr. Watts, thank you for gifting a sub. And you gifted it to Ivory Tickler Gaming. Aw, she'll appreciate that. Thank you, Mr. Watts. That was so nice of you. Commercial reviewing, and she gets the emotes. I much appreciate that, Mr. Watts. I appreciate any of the donations. I know that this is a rough point for most of us. Beginning of the year, everybody's got their taxes lined up, and you got Valentine's around the corner. And it's just the start of a new year. It becomes a point for everybody to start looking at their finances. So I appreciate it when you sub. I know how much that... It means a lot to me. It helps me to do this, and it supports the channel and any events that I'd like to host for our community. Which, speaking of which, I need to get to work on the next event. If anybody ever wants to recommend... let me put that up. If any of you ever want to recommend something for an event, please do. I put up it says stream spoilers section, I guess would be okay for now. I'll try to make a suggestions page if I can remember to do so. But you're more than welcome to post any ideas you have. By the way, I feel like Disc 1 was placed incredibly well. It touched on literally everything we need except the moon. Yes. Disc 1, even though it feels like you get through it too fast, I felt like they set the game up really well. I think Disc 2, you get carried away with all the fights and the fact that you're collecting all your Dragoons. And then Disc 3 slows it back down more to like the Disc 1 pace. They kind of needed to, because there's always unanswered questions about Lloyd, the Winglies, the moon, the Black Monster. Plus you have your side stories with Rose and Heschel and Dart. And then you introduce Muru right at the end of the story, and Kongol. And I have a lot of fun exploring all of these ideas with everybody in the chat, because it gives me an opportunity to hear... I've talked about this with my friends in real life, but that's like a conversation with maybe 2 people. It's really nice to be able to talk with like a bunch of people all at the same time as we're reading it. Kind of figure out the history of the Dragoon world. Be really useful if they remake the game. Which I'm really hoping that at some point Sony realizes that they need to remake this game. Stained glass, which shows the legend of the Black Monster and the Moon Child. Oh! It looks like I just okay.
Why did the gods
Here it
create
is.
him?
I'll be quiet.
The Black Monster. He appears in various legends. as a demon who rebels against and devours the gods. An evil plague that rejects peace in the world. The god that is the moon that never sets. The moon that never sets glows red every 108 years. It is a sign that a herald is sent to Earth. The herald is known to us as the Moonchild. The legend says the Moonchild revives the gods on Earth and purifies the world. The black monster abhors, hates, and despises it, and kills the Moonchild. This sad karma is endless. This god stays forever in the sky, and the world is in never-ending chaos.
They pulled very heavily from like medieval mythology. Yeah, and the cutscenes do look a little rough, but remember the game was released in 2000. I still enjoy the cutscenes. Ooh, so now we know a little bit more about the Black Monster and the Moonchild. Uh-oh, meanwhile, in Neat... Oh gosh, Rose went all the way back to Neat. Nothing has changed. Am I hesitating? It's silly. Oh, and we're playing as... Yes, we're playing this. Ooh, you know what? Hold on. We're Rose, we're all by herself. I will check her equipment additions. Because I think I do have one battle, I think. And also, unless somebody can help me with the Stardust, I'm almost certain there was one here and I can't remember where it's at. I have to go and look for the... I'm not sure it's here now while we're with Rose. That's the question I have. I can't find much on it. Hello, Angry! Welcome, friend. Thank you for the lurk. I hope your day is going well, Angry. I enjoyed your stream this morning. It was quite pleasant to wake up to. The Black Monster reveal in this game blew my mind as a child. Ooh. Yes, there's a couple little... I'm not going to give them away, but there are a few things that are, what do you call it, revealing. So right now, I'm trying to find what, if there is any Stardust at the beginning here. I don't know. I don't think there is. I think I have to come back here. Hold on. Because I think the location it's giving me is, this isn't the right data. This is when we come back here with Dart, right? Yes, I believe so. Don't think there's any at this time. Let's see, we're in disc 3. I'm trying to check something online. Again, unless somebody else has the knowledge of it. Which you're more than welcome to share Stardust location. Because I really don't want to miss it this playthrough. I would really like to fight the alternate boss, the additional boss. Let's see, I got that one. We can check that one off. Oops, not that one. Okay, I don't think I can get it. You have to wait, if I remember right. This part with Rose, I don't think there's any Stardust. John! You gave... Try not to spoil the story. I don't mind backseating. Just don't talk about what's coming up. I mean, I think everybody's realizing that. Piecing it together, but... I just used 65,000 Stardust to upgrade my race. Oh, is it in another game, Polish? I know it's like the word Stardust is kind of used throughout RPGs. Thank you, Nem, for shouting out angry. I appreciate that. Oh, in Pokemon Go. I've yet to play that. I have a couple friends who've played it. I just never have myself, which is strange. Uh-oh, an unknown voice. Mother, I am back. What was this? Ooh. Let's see. I had to move my chat back. Oh, Sacred Sister Luna. Alright. Mother, it's been a while since the tragic day I lost my sight. I am able to see today, thanks to the love of many people like Seti here. May the divine tree bless all the victims of this tragedy. Who is it? I didn't mean to surprise you. You are? Just a traveler. Please, don't be alarmed. There are people of Neat and my mother sleeping here. Are you here to visit the grave too? I guess so. Then you know about Neat. I just found Pokemon on Roblox. Neat, 18 years ago. Well, there's the black monster, and it sure looks like a Dragoon, doesn't it? Where is Princess Livia? I will never tell you. I can see. Mom, I'm so scared. Don't come in. Where is Princess Livia? Where did you hide the moon child? We don't know. What kind of spitefulness do you have towards our village? You want to die with your daughter? Mom, I'm scared. Princess Nubia left for the sea. This must be enough to satisfy you. Now, leave this village. The chance to eliminate the Moonchild comes only once every 108 years. It is the time of birth when the moon glows a blood color. The newly born Moonchild has a magic power. That magic power changes everyone around it into evangelists for the god. A servant to help prepare for the descending of the god. My objectives will not be satisfied until I kill every single person who was present as the Moonchild passed through. Mom, answer me. It's hot. It's burning. Mom. Who knew? It was such a miracle that I survived. I see. Then you were blinded back then. Yes. However, the god imparted me with something else. Sister Luna can see people's souls. But she can feel their pain too. Because of this, Sister Luna has suffered. Now I can appreciate this power I have, because it allows me to heal the pain in people's hearts. If you need to heal the pain in your heart, please tell me. I can help you. That's not necessary. By the way, are you done? Yes, I will go back to Deningrad soon. May I join you? Even if you are with knights, the forest is filled with dangerous monsters. I can protect you from them. I see. Then I'll ask you to come with us. Oh, home of Maru. Our girl Maru's finally back in the scene. It's been a long time. I wonder if everybody's doing all right. Wonder if they feel lonely without me. Oh, wow. Hey, watch out. Who's coming through the boundary? Who are you not knowing me? Meru? Is that you, Meru? Gara? Very curious. That's out of character for Rose. Thinks. Yeah, it is, you're seeing a little bit of a softer side of Rose that we haven't seen since the shipwreck. And I believe they're related. Long time no see. You look great. Do you think I'm really great? How could you leave without telling me? Where have you been? Hey, I came all the way back here. You don't need to yell at me. Aren't you happy to see me? Well, I am very happy to see you. But leaving the forest is our taboo. You left the forest, so I don't know if everybody else in the forest will forgive you. Simon. Oh, I haven't seen you all. Hello, welcome. How are you doing, friend? Here to backseat, if you beat the final boss, you win the game. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think that's how it works. Or we beat the game and it starts Final Fantasy VII. I'm sorry, I always pick on the similarities between the two. I like all of those games from that era, but I do appreciate that. But welcome in, C. Sai. I think I remember. Did you were okay with being called Sai, I think? That's spoiler alert, you beat the final boss, and then there's no more final boss. Oh no, John, you just spoiled it for everyone. Which one? The good one, the bad one, or like the 4 generic okay ones? And whatever on the name. Well, I was trying to figure out how to best say your name, friend. I thought it was Simni? Simni? And I was just going to say Sai. But it's good to see you. Welcome in. Yes, we're in Disc 3, if you need to get quickly caught up. We're in Disc 3, and as John had said earlier, this is kind of like the expose, the history of the game. They kind of really push a lot of data at the player very early on in Disc 3. And we're currently zoomed in on Muru's little side story. And she just returned back to her home. Who cares about taboos? Everybody in this forest. And the humans outside. Both of us are living in the same world. How come we have to draw a line and lock ourselves out? Well, that's what I want to know. I've been living in this forest forever. I wish I knew. I'm going to ask the ancestor. I won't ask you anymore. And the music here is really good. I mean, the music in this game overall is very good. And now, I have control of the Muru. I don't think there was any Stardust here. I don't believe so, anyway. I'm looking at this other place here. I really want to make sure that we get to do the fight. I know everyone was looking forward to that. I just have to make sure that we save it for like a specific episode so I can advertise ahead of time. Because I have a lot of people who wanted to see that. It's going to be so hard. I think I've only ever done it once. No, I don't see anything here about it. Nope, I've got to wait a good while. I think it's all after the Deningrad section, if I recall correctly. And I thought it was, but I had to check. Here we go. Okay. So, it's a little early for a break, but I've got to check my phone. I'm going to get some more coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and just take a break right now so I don't have to stop in the middle of this little story part. Because I believe the next... It goes kind of quick after we get through Muru's little section here. Once the team all links up and unites again. So we're going to take just a small break. I can redeem it for the... Where is it? Do. Trying to find my own break. Ah, there it is. I'm hoping to get a special little thing for that, but I'm going to redeem my own break time so that I can take care of a few things on the phone, and we will be back momentarily. So, everybody should get up, stretch, hydrate, get some snacks, and enjoy the music. Okay, I'm back. Thank you guys for being patient. I was just checking the phone. Nothing has changed at my real-life job as of yet, but I was able to get a coffee refill and eat a cookie. Stave off the hunger, as it were. Thank you, Inquisitor Nam. Plus, you're enjoying the music. Sorry, friend. I should set the, I think I have that song in my playlist. I should just set it so that I can turn it on as a reward. I've had a couple people say that they like it. It's on YouTube. It's a copyright-free, what was it, Jeremy Black, if I remember right. It's one of the only songs that I use on the channel that isn't a part of Epidemic Sounds. Work has officially started, so forgive me, I shall be in and out. Oh, you don't need to be forgiven. It's expected to get to work, John. That's more important. You gotta earn the money. I just thank you guys for coming in and saying hi. Lurks are welcomed, but I understand fully well what happens once work starts. So have a safe and wonderful day, John. Thank you for being here. It has a lot of downtime. Well, we might see you again then. Feel free to stop in, John. You can always hit the lurk wave. That was one of the big reasons I wanted to put that in there, so that people, if they don't have time to chat, they just want to check in, they can hit that and run off. I just appreciate keeping up with the friends. But here we are chatting again on this music. I really would have liked a timer just to see how many hours I've spent on the menu music in this game. But I think everything is good for Maru. I'm going to check real quick. Because she is all by herself. I don't think I have to fight. No. Okay. So we should be good to push the story forward. Yeah, I'll be here. I'm just going to keep it in my ear while I'm with the customers. Okay, John. Well, like I said, be safe. Hopefully your day at work isn't too bad. Let's see, that takes me up. I think that's actually where we have to go. This isn't anything, right? It's okay, I like to click around just to make sure there's no secrets. Into Muru's hometown. Which isn't really, it's not really a town, it's like a forest. And you get to see that there's like technology here that looks really akin to like the Winglies. Everybody's got wings. I'm home. Oops. Seems I'm not that welcome. It's Muru. Muru is back. This is my home. I can come home anytime. Such selfishness is not tolerated. There's no place to come home to, Muru. But that's true. You are the black sheep of the proud Winglies. How dare you shamelessly come back? I thought you were satisfied with your decadent human life, weren't you? Bardell, what are you talking about? Go back to the humans. And wait there for the time we destroy the humans. Stop it. The ancestor. You left the forest on your own volition. How come you came back? I just wanted to see everybody. Leaving the forest is unforgivable mortal sin. Didn't you know that when you left for the world of the humans? As well as that, you could never come back here. Yes, I did, but it's strange. The world is 100 times bigger than this forest. There are, of course, bad humans. But there are many good humans, too. You never met them, and you shouldn't hate them. There are people who hate and detest humans just because they are humans. But their number is few. We just want to protect all life, that is all. Humans have always been afraid of the magic power of the Winglies. Their fear eventually turns itself into a need to tyrannize us, and take some action, either to subjugate or kill the Winglies. That is why we need our own world, like this forest where the humans cannot enter. I need to go now, Tinsera, get a package to my mom, so you have a great time. Later, Polish Marcus. Thank you, friend, for stopping in. Be safe on your travels, and have fun at your mom's. Thank you for shouting out, Polish Marcus. Much appreciated, John. Go back to the other world. Your existence angers the others. I understand. I'll leave. Muru. Mother! Leave the girl alone. Father, you must be kidding. That's the rule. We are going. Mother, Father. It must be hard for you, but you must go back, Muru. Get out of our forest at once. Aww. Poor Muru. Gran, what are you doing? Quiet. I want to talk between just the two of us. It seems you received a horrible welcome. It's nothing to me. Stop talking tough. It was just bad timing. Everybody's feeling tense lately. Weird how they're forcing her out, but they have a save point over there. Yeah, you didn't see that, John. You didn't see that. You weren't supposed to look at it. It's supposed to be too much going on the screen for you to notice that there was a save point. Is that my fault too? No. Recently the earth is surging. Don't you feel it, Mur? I've been feeling it a little. The animals in the forest are acting savage. This must be the cause. But what is it? Ancestor Balan says that it is an omen of the dragon coming back to life. And it is not the usual one. Even our ancestors, who had much stronger magic power, couldn't defeat it. What kind of dragon is that? It's the strongest dragon of all, the king of the dragons, with 7 magical eyes. The divine dragon. The divine dragon? The ancestor says that the seal is half dissolved. That's why everybody is nervous. But we have Dragon Buster and Dragon Blockstaff, don't we? The sword for killing dragons? The Dragon Buster has been lost. It wasn't me. We know. Because it was hidden with the staff in a place that only the ancestor could open. And the talk you wanted between the two of us is about the dragon? That too. But what I really wanted to tell you is something else. Muru, don't leave me. I want you to be by my side. I can protect you if everybody opposes you. You are kind as always, but if you do, you will be hated as well. I gotta go. Everybody's waiting for me. You have friends? They're all cool. They show me and teach me so many things. Ciao. Muru. Divine Dragon. Fun fact, I used the design of the Divine Dragon in my latest D&D campaign for our dragon. Oh, that's really cool. Oops, cutscene. I don't think there's any talking in this one, because this is kind of foreshadowing, if I remember right. Oh no, it's like happening now. That's what this was. If you wanted ominous dragon appearance, cue that. That's not good. Oh, she's mad. Yeah, that can't be good. Meanwhile, in Deningrad, what are you going to do? Are you going to pursue that man Lloyd? When you get the time, go visit Neat. You cannot change the past. However, you can face it. By facing it, maybe you can find out where you are from and where you want to go. I guess he wasn't just a snob. Well, we have to wait for Rose and Muru. Is anything wrong? No. I just felt a little shiver, that's all. 1 second. Throat. I feel something is wrong. Oh no, what could that be? Now, why would you say that? I'm guessing you were saying what that's not good. Oh, I don't know. Ancient 11,000-year-old dragon coming back to life. No way to actually destroy it. There's no magic stronger than it in the entire game. You know, it's just the whole ending of the world type scenario. There we go. I don't know why it changed my team out like that. That's weird. Normally it asks you to change, and it didn't ask that time. Let's see. I don't believe there was anything else I needed to do here. Don't think. I'm pretty sure at this point we have to just progress the... yeah. Because I don't believe there's any stardust or anything like that I can find. Child, you have to move. I have to get out. I can't go back up in here, right? Just checking some things. Yeah, there's a ceremony going on. Please come again. All right. Do 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 do. I don't think we needed any more equipment or armor. I'll make a last check though. I can't wait to get Muru back on the team. Items were okay, right? We didn't blow through all of them in that last battle. I should have some healing already. I've got 1 healing fog, 2 healing breezes. Got a couple raises. I could probably buy another one too to get another Thunderbolt. They're useful. I think we also upgraded just about everybody's equipment except for theirs. I don't think I did theirs. I'm not sure. That Armor of the Legend, it bothers me because this late in the game, most everything is using spells. So I'm not sure that would be very useful. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like trading all of your magic resistance for physical is probably not the greatest idea. Oh wait, I was just here. I meant to go up the other way. Doo-doo. I believe I go this way. No, this is just the church. We were already in here. Oh, we've got to go back to... Okay, never mind. I remember now. I believe we actually have to leave this town. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to do here. Rose, did you find anything out about Lloyd? No, there's no trace yet. I just happened to meet them. This is Luna and Seti. Excuse me, but you had some changes in your body recently. What are you talking about? Sister Luna! Thank you, Sister Luna. Now I can walk outside. How can I thank you? It's fine. That is what we, the Sacred Sisters, are for. I would like to talk to you. Can we go someplace else? You are the renowned Sacred Sisters of the Malo Seigneur, Sister Luna and Sister Seti. It is my pleasure to meet you. It is my pleasure to meet the heroes who defeated the Sea Dragon in Ilsa Bay. I was really lucky to follow her from Neat. Sister Luna, I heard about you from the librarian. We have something in common. We are survivors of Neat. So you went through that tragedy. Do you remember anything about the other survivors? Or the whereabouts of the Black Monster, or anything? What I remember is only the sound of terror. I am sorry. I don't think I can help you. I see, but it's okay. The fact that somebody survived the tragedy means that I can have hope that continuing my journey will someday lead to the Black Monster. I'm with you too. Oh, does this mean you went to Neat too, Rose? I told you. I just happened to be there. Sister Luna, what about the health of Mr. Dark? Yes, what do you mean about the unusualness of my body? I see that you have people with strong powers, a power that is beyond humans. It seems like the source of your power is in turmoil. Another power that has influence over you is anticipating the liberation. That is what I see. That is all I can tell. If it confuses you more, please forgive me. Oh no, Sister Luna. This is the answer to your question. You may find out the truth about the entity that has influence over you now. War is not in the humans themselves. Humans fighting by making themselves enter insanity. It is the same for revenge. This is a tool to amplify the insanity. And the insanity is the source of the power of the Dragoons. Someday, something will happen, and if you cannot chasten insanity, I wonder if you'll be able to endure it, giving the meagerness of your spirit. That was earlier. Rose had warned about that. Dawn. I'm fine. Ooh, that went by quick. Uh-oh. That can't be good. I think that dude just got real lucky and left the town in time. Nope. That's Deningrad. That's where we're at. And that's the Divine Dragon. Oh, geez. I couldn't imagine something that massive flying over a town. I am definitely not ready to fight that. And I don't believe the town is either. Ooh. Anger or animosity towards humans are all things. Oh my god. Oh my god, could it be? The arrival of the one who glares through 7 diabolical eyes, who crosses the sky with 7 wings. It's trouble. It's the king of the dragons, the divine dragon. The legend was true. The king of the dragons, sealed away the long ago by winglies, rests in the ground in the middle of sinew. Once it awakens again, it shall bring terror to the world. Again, we're facing a dragon. What are you people? We are the Dragoons. We are the Dragon Knights who have the power to rule the dragons. Dragoons. Legendary Dragon Knights? That is the reason I feel a strong power in you, but why did the Dragoons come to this country? Is it because of that dragon? No, we were here to pursue a man. He is sneaky, dangerous man, even for those with the strength of us Dragoons. What did that man do? He engaged in secret maneuvers during the Ceridon War and formed a conspiracy for a coup in Tiberoa. Is he going to bring evil to the Melissanu? Oh, is that a dragon? Please see Queen Tinsera. It seems that we need the power of you Dragoons. Uh-oh. So now everything's, got a big dragon flying about the city. Caused some damage. I'm not really sure how much damage. Alright, now I can get Muru back. I have Kongol, Muru, and Dark. I kind of like this. Of course, if we're going to take on a dragon, maybe using the lowest level characters, not the greatest thing, but I would like to get them XP. This is one of those I'll save before I go forward moments. I'll still have time to change them out that way if something happens. Also, that was a lot of story to get through. We can save right there at the Evergreen Forest. Okay. Fighting that dragon right now, underpowered, is probably not a good idea. I don't think we go here, or do we? Yeah, this is it. Yeah. So that's the dragon, the species from the legend. Yeah, most of these people wouldn't have seen a real-life dragon for some time. Except for the one that was in the sea, but that wasn't big. Not like that one. If the dragon comes again, the city will be in pandemonium. Then the knighthood will be deployed to maintain order. Then who will go to vanquish the dragon? Yeah, that would be us. More than likely. Oh wait, I do think there's a Stardust here, if I remember correctly. I was almost certain there was one here. I could be wrong. No. Okay. I was right in my original assumption. It's all afterwards, so that works. Is there anything to click here? Yep, there it is. A shiny. Nothing great, but this is why you click around. You never know what you're going to find. Dang, I missed the cutscene. Yeah, you missed the divine dragon flying over. Not necessarily, John. I just don't say it. John, so you know, it was about 3 minutes ago. So if you want to watch the VOD, what would that have been? About 1 hour and 20 minutes, if later you want to go back and see it for your own viewing. The only thing we can do is to protect the castle and the city. Thank you for the hydrate, Nem. This game, John, is T-rated, and as you've probably seen, this is to the whole audience, they actually use that word quite frequently in this game. And I believe it can even be used on TV, on networks. I just don't personally use it. I skip it. That's probably why AutoMod didn't even pick up on it. Because it's a, you know, I can't think of what to say with it. I just don't personally use it, so you'll probably notice that I skip those kinds of words in the dialogue. I spent a long time getting rid of all of those out of my own vernacular, and I don't wish to use them. What was that? An Ankh? That has to be a piece of equipment. It has to be. Just who is it usable by? I don't remember. Ooh! Ooh! Oh, but it's with a probability. I wonder if... Does anybody in chat know what the probability is of revival? It's only a given probability. It's probably not worth wasting the special equipment slot on just for a chance to raise. Hello, Willis. Welcome, friend. I hope your day is going well. Oh. We're in the, well, it's still roughly the beginning part of Disc 3, and we've seen a lot of cutscenes today. I don't know if I like that item. I was just kind of mulling over whether it'd be useful. A dragon. Of course, it's scary, but I have my work to deal with. Yeah, that would be me. I'd still probably, you know, a dragon attacks the town, and I'd still probably have to keep unloading things. They're trying to consider their strategy against the dragon. I cannot imagine where he will land. We don't even know if we can penetrate the scales. How can we devise a strategy? These are all very valid questions. Even if it is impossible, we still have to deal with it. I mean, that is true. They're trying to devise a strategy against something that they haven't seen, but one time fly over their town, and it's horrifically scary. My never-ending pursuit of all the shinies. I had to go and look. Actually, where am I supposed to go next? I should probably pay attention to that as well, huh? Wait, I think it was... Because I know we have to see the queen. Oops, I turned wrong. That's what it was. That was nice. It's okay, I'm glad I went up there. We found that item. I still don't know anything about that item. It's called the, what was it again? Holy Ankh. I'd really hoped with a name like that, it would be a little bit better. But that's okay. Quite quickly, I've got to take a small break. I'll leave it here on this music for the moment being, and I will be back momentarily. Where is my little... Sorry about that. Had a phone call. Didn't mean to leave abruptly like that. As I said, having a little, problems with work right now, so. Okay. But I'm still good. Let me get caught up with chat. Thank you guys for being patient. I know that was a little bit abrupt for me. What happened? Oh, okay. I did see the one, Big Follows paid us a visit. If I only had a sword. Oh, Cormac! Welcome in, friend. How are you today? I hope well. So I made some vegetable broth myself. I'm rather sick. Oh, well, I'm glad that your broth is helping you. I hope that the soup, is enough to perk you up a bit. But welcome to the room. Hopefully you can get cozy. Need to lurk? There's always the rewards and the commands you can use, friend. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. The broth is top shelf. Thank you, Nem. My bad. I got it, though. Oh, John, you're at work. Thank you, John. But I understand you're in your real life job. I did see the other one, and Nem's been helping with the shout-outs, so we're good. I was looking away, I wasn't busy. That's fine, John. I had to take that quick break anyway, because my job was calling me. So, even as the streamer, I get interrupted by real life. It happens. I'm in recovery, but I had to work 2 days with this, so understandably worn out. Ooh. Cormac, I'm sorry, friend. I've done that. I've been there. I know how life is. We shouldn't have to work like that when we're not feeling well, but there are bills to pay, and sometimes we push through it. I hope that you can take some time, though, to relax and recover. You can't keep going like that. It took... The last time that happened to me, it took my friends basically all but coming to my house and telling me that I couldn't leave. Because I was determined to go to work and I wasn't feeling well. This was, months ago. It was back in the middle of summer. And I'm very grateful, actually, that my friends told me to stay put. I don't normally call in, and I very, very rarely take off work. But sometimes you just have to. So if you can afford it, I would recommend doing so to recover. Oop, there's 2 places I can go again. This place is like one big distraction. This is a very cute room. I ever start playing Animal Crossing, I'm going to have to remember this setup because I like it a lot. Is it just me, or does anyone else ever wanted a bed like this, where you've got the drapes around it? Oh boy, I could really use that with the housemates I have. That probably cut down all the noise. I'll be okay. I'm big, strong man. Just need rest. Well, sadly, even the strongest can be brought low by a cold. But yes, get your rest, friend. It sounds like you're in the process of doing so with your soup. Make sure you do the self-care. I really want the bed I saw in Death Note. It was a combination of bookshelf bed thing. I loved it. Ooh, that would be neat to have, like, you know, your bookshelf and everything there too. Because I do a lot of reading right before I go to bed. Or at least I try to. And John found a tablet that they're to buy. Yeah, John, I have a lot of friends who use the tablets hooked up to their computer for art, so it's a worthwhile investment if you're going to be doing some art. Even big, strong men need self-care and hugs. We are valuable members of society. Don't forget to hug your big, strong. And this has been your PSA for hugging your big, strong men in your life. Thank you, Cormac. If my thing would have come up, there we go. I will give lots of love to the room. Everybody needs hugs and love. I think I actually did fix my, there we go. Yeah, I did fix my hug command finally. There you go, friend. That way I don't forget. The all-powerful cozy emote. Okay, let me see. I'm getting distracted. Back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Commander of the Holy Knights. What I'm telling you is that whatever that monster is, with the force of the Holy Knights, nothing can stand against us. Ah, Miranda. Have you ever seen the monster? According to the briefing by my man, it is bigger than a cloud and faster than our horses. It's impossible for such a creature to exist. Where does your confidence come from? It is impossible for such a creature to exist. You idiot. Talking about the enemy based on mere assumptions, are you going to expose your men to such danger? You are dismissed, Commander of the Knights. You guys are heckin' dorps. Thank you. Oh, Cormac, you should know our community is all about hugs and love. I think it's the only thing that outmatches our love of video games is our love for each other. Ah, finally, I found the Queen. Took long enough. Queen Theresia. Calm down, Miranda. You are in front of guests. Luna, Seti, I am glad to see you made it back safely. You never changed, Sister Miranda. Well, he doesn't understand the current condition. Who are these people? I brought them in order to save the Milu Seigneur from the intruder. You said, save. If we do not take action, it will attack us again, and next time, it might attack us directly. Do you know anything about the monster? It is the divine dragon, awakened from its long rest. No wonder he is cranky. The divine dragon. You are talking about the monster sealed in the mountain of mortal dragon. Yes, the king of the dragons sealed in by the ancient Winglies. The divine dragon came back to life. Are you sure of that? Please, relax, Miranda. You said you will save this country. It is possible for us humans to defeat a dragon? We don't know yet. However, we might be able to stop it. What confidence you have. Before we get too far in, I am going to put out that I do not like Miranda. And that's going to upset John. Because I believe John, that's their favorite character. I'm not a huge fan of her. Miranda is a complicated character. I've grown to forgive her for her faults. but she did not make it easy. Even after learning her backstory, her heart is full of love, but she doesn't know a healthy way of expressing it. She's strong, but fragile. Good character, I think. So you got Cormac likes Miranda. I knew John did. I knew John did. Miranda is my waifu. Probably something about me wanting to be degraded. I don't know. Lavitz is your favorite. Okay. That's alright, John. We can still be friends. We both have a love of Lavitz, so. I don't like, what would you call it? It's not like I outright despise Miranda. It's just, as a personality trait, exactly what Cormac was saying. Cormac, you have her nailed down pretty well. But, oh my god, Cormac. I do like what Cormac said about Miranda, and I agree with it. She is a complicated character. I just wanted to put a little warning out there that she is not my favorite character. I believe in real life, we would probably clash. We have direct, like, there's an issue there. And you'll see that because in real life, my personality is much more close to Muru. So because of that, you'll see that interaction kind of play out between Shauna, Muru, and Rose and Miranda. That way you guys kind of understand that. I will still do my utmost to read her dialogue and play the character as best as I can. It's just kind of a little, you know, what would you call that, disclaimer. Because you guys already know who my favorite character is. You might as well know who one of my least favorite characters is as well. In real life, I'm Heschel. John, from what I know, that's probably right. That's funny. You know, I should do that in the Discord. I should totally put up, like, a whole thing, like, who are you? Go to one of those sites and make a little test. Which Dragoon are you? Hold on, I think an ad went through. I love Albert, his character is so funny to me. Yes, I enjoy... Oh, Albert as a character I like because I have a few friends who totally remind me of Albert. You know, if anybody... if there's already a test, like, online somewhere for that, whisper me the link or put it up in the Discord because I would love to do that. Otherwise, I'm probably, after stream, I'm gonna see if I can't set up like one of those goofy little internet tests. Because that would be funny. Especially early disc 2 when he has the whole know-it-all moments. I like Heschel. I mean, I like all the characters to some degree. And again, I actually do understand Miranda's backstory. It's just when you meet her, you know, it's like what they say. First impressions are lasting impressions. And Miranda, even when I was a kid, I just couldn't get over Miranda. Because, especially when I was younger, I really identified with Muru. And it was very hard for me to understand somebody in real life with Miranda's personality. So it might have been it. Albert's personality, Dart's sword, because swords are cool. Heschel's Dragoon, because lightning is awesome. Cormac is trying to create their own Dragoon character. Cormac the Dragoon. A sword-wielding lightning Dragoon. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I'll start the read up again. This is a lot of dialogue in this. That's why I'm taking a little bit of a break in between to address the chat. Because when I start reading the dialogue, sometimes I get carried away and forget what I'm doing. We are the Dragon Knights, who rule the dragons, the Dragoons. There's nobody but us who can stand up to him. Are you saying you are the heroes from the Dragon campaign? The Dragoons? I was surprised too. However, I don't see any falsehood in their heart. It means... May we request your help in vanquishing the Divine Dragon? You are free to ask. In either case, we have to meet him. But we have a favor to ask, Your Majesty. There's one thing we need in order to cross swords with the Divine Dragon. It is said that the Winglies made 2 weapons in ancient times to fight against dragons. One is a sword to kill dragons, namely, the Dragon Buster. What? How do you know about that, Rose? Oh, oops, I didn't say anything. Wait a second, isn't that the sword? Yes, it is. It's the sword. It's the sword that was used to kill Lavitz. I'll never forget. Therefore, we have no choice but to count on the other weapon. Oh, what could that be? The Dragon Block Staff. As the name implies, it is this magic staff to block the power of the dragons. And where is this Dragon Block Staff? I was going to ask you. Actually, it seems that one of us knew about it. Muru. What are you talking about? Do you know about it? Please tell us, for the sake of this country. Why are you hesitating? Okay, I'll tell you guys, alright? I think it's in the Forest of the Winglies. The Forest of the Winglies? Where the heck is that? It's in the northern part of the Evergreen Forest. If you say... If so, are you saying the Winglies are still alive? Uh-huh. It seems the myth of the fairies in the Evergreen Forest area was true. Queen Theresa, I am heading to the Forest of the Winglies with these people in order to borrow the Dragon Block Staff. Are you coming too? Of course. The problems are too big to just leave it to you. Besides, I want to see how far you Dragoons can go. If you really have the power as you described in legend. I beg you people, please save the Melusenu from the Divine Dragon. Now, we are heading to the Forest of the Winglies. No time for procrastination. Let me look over at chat. There's a lot of these personalized quizzes. Haven't found any good ones yet. That's okay, John. Maybe I'll find one and I can make one. Break from game dialogue to read the chat dialogue. Such is the life of the streamer. Indeed. There's something we need to cross swords with the dragon. We must give the dragon a sword. Oh, Cormac. Haha. They're super specific. Like, it's too easy to identify with your specific character. Yeah. Nikki! Welcome, Nikki. How's your day going, friend? I hope well. Enjoy your lurk, friend. That's okay. Give me a moment to drink my coffee. Please wait. Shh. I don't see Shauna. Tongue-tied a little there. Sorry. Where did she go? What timing. Let's go look for her. We have no time to waste. Oh, please tell me they don't force her on my team. Actually, I knew that was coming. I don't know if I'll use her. We lost Shauna! Where? Where's Shauna? Is it back in the building? I can't remember. No, she got ahead of us, didn't she? I had a bit of a sore throat in the morning, but I'm fine now. Ah, very good, Nikki. I'm sorry that you woke up with a sore throat. I've done that before. Sometimes I accidentally sleep with my mouth open. That'll do it to you real quick. Not to mention, I get a sore throat here often because of the heaters. It's just so dry. Again, weeks go by and I keep forgetting to get myself a humidifier. Chamber of the Sword. Oh, okay. It sounds like dry air. Yeah. I get that quite frequently. That's why I appreciate the hydrates in the morning, because it reminds me to keep drinking fluids. Not in here. Not in there. Shauna. Where did we misplace you, Shauna? Okay, not here. You know what? I think it's just walking outside triggers it. Let me go check. I thought maybe we actually had to go back. Forgive me. I've not played, like, the whole storyline. I believe the last time I actually played it in recent memory was like 2003? 2004 maybe? Nose was stuffed from last night. Yep. So you did what I've done before, so you breathe through your mouth and, yep, throat dries out. Well, I'd recommend getting some tea, Nikki, and if you have honey, that does the trick for me. Tea with honey. It's a funny thing, I keep up with all the stories and theories and such, and I've never played any of those games. You're going to marathon all of the FNAF games in October. See if I can finish the main 4 games in 1 month. Forgive me, John. I probably know, but what is FNAF? Sigh. 101 stolen. Thank you for the biddies, friend. Much appreciated. Oh. Five Nights at Freddy's. Okay, I know about that game. I think that might be the first time I've seen it in acronym form. But thank you, John. I learn something new every day. Security Breach is the only one I've actually played. The rest I've just watched on YouTube. Yeah, I've seen a few streamers playing it. It's a very scary game for me. I have a hard time just watching that one. Thank you again, Sai. 101 stolen. Yeah, I'm looking for Shauna. Somebody stole her. Have they made a VR one yet? I am unsure. Maybe John knows. That would be too scary for me. I would not be able to do a VR one, definitely. I might get away playing it on like a desktop, but ooh. Oh no, I was right. We do have to find her. She is inside the castle. Oops. Well, Shauna. Well, this is crazy. Where do I go? I went to all the rooms, didn't I? Oh, well, I had to try that to make sure. Because I know in some instances of Dragoon, you have to zone. Not here, obviously. We need to find her. They were not kidding when they said she's lost in the castle somewhere. Is there a secret passage? A girl with a bow? No, I haven't seen her. Okay, so she wasn't in here. Is there a walkway? No. Hey, Knights, have you seen her? Girl with a bow, I don't know. Sorry, but we're busy now. Talk to me later. Right. Has Busy Guy seen her? Nope, you don't look like you have time. Okay. Horror games are what VR and bi-relation diapers were made for. Yes, Sai, I guess so. For me, VR is VR chat. That is the VR life. As described by one of my favorite shorts, humanity reached the apex. The only thing left to fear are ourselves and our imaginations. Yeah, I guess that is true. Ourselves probably being the scarier. Okay, now I'm lost because I checked all the parts of the castle that you can zone to. Let me ask this knight. Alright, according to the knight, they haven't seen her. This is odd. Maybe the chamber room had a place I missed. We know it's not that first zone. Once again, Tinsera is lost. In a castle, no doubt. I'll talk to everybody and we'll see. It's a dude on YouTube who makes a short series talking with alien roommate. It's probably not going to be fully philosophical stance. Still sounds fun though. And Nikki seems to know who you are talking about. Oh, you know what? There was a little zone here and I couldn't see the arrow. Sometimes these older games do that to me. I can't see the entry point. Shauna? Shauna? Are you alright? Where am I? When did I come here? What happened? I don't know, but that took me. Miranda, what is this room for? This castle used to be a fort for the Wingleys. I heard that this room was used to be a chamber for a ceremony to sell something, but it was more than 10,000 years ago. Isn't it the reason the Divine Dragon made a raid on the castle palace? In other words, he is trying to work off his hatred against the Wingleys. Why did you come here alone? Were you called again? Like the time with Faraj? No, it was different this time. I woke up and I was here. I feel hot. It's gone. What's this? I cannot manage it anymore. I don't feel the power of the white silver dragon. You are a Dragoon, too. Me? Dragoon spirits manipulate fate. I can no longer... Shauna! Hey, what's going on? What is this stone? I know I've been corrupted by the internet now because my first thought of zone care wasn't the area indicators in game. It's a conversation going on. That's fine. I see. I passed out. Are you alright? Yes, but I don't think I can go with you anymore. Well, there's nothing you can do in your condition. I knew it from the day I looked at the moon in Fernie. I was sure this would happen to me. We will be back as soon as we defeat the divine dragon. So wait for me till then. Lighten up. I will work hard for you, Shauna. Congo too. It won't be long. Dot will be back with you soon, Shauna. Don't worry. I'm accustomed to waiting. But thanks, everyone. Sigh. Oh no, guys, we can't use Shauna anymore. What a huge loss for the party. Wow. You know, Shauna's not that bad. I've used her a little bit more in this playthrough than I think I ever have. She's a good magic caster. She did save us in one battle. But I will say, kind of an underused character. I miss that she can't chain her attacks. That's part of the reason I didn't end up using her a whole lot. But now we have Miranda. Please take care of the rest. I know. But I can't disagree that Shauna is probably one of the weaker characters in the game. Great magic user, and I think at some point I want to do a playthrough, especially, you know, through discs 1, 2, where I use Shauna and magic. Maybe I'll do a no Dragoon playthrough. In reality, because magic is OP in the English version, she can res in Dragoon, her speed, and her speed stat. She's actually undisputed strongest character. She's just boring because no additions. I wasn't sure exactly how the community felt about her. I know that those who come through the chat have told me that she is just OP in magic. And I've seen a little bit of that in this playthrough. So it would be interesting to play more with her, but I barely used her in this. 2, maybe 3 segments we've actually used Shauna purposefully in the party. The rest of the time I used her, it was because we were forced to. I mean, I don't mind her. It's just without the chain attacks, it is a little boring to play her in combat. Of course, what am I saying? We just spent like 2 hours in story today. Yes, I just checked the time. We literally just spent most of today's stream covering the story. I'm going to move it over to the chatting in just a minute. Let's get our save together. Thank you for the hydrate, Nam. I'm gonna get some water. I do appreciate that because it's very dry here at the moment. Thank you. Yeah, it's not as significant in the Japanese version, though. Apparently Magic, both Item and Dragoon, is much weaker. They also get more items than us, so maybe that was why. It's interesting when they do regional differences in video games. For anyone watching this later in the future, that will be the conclusion of this episode, episode 24. I named it Deningrad A Go because I did remember even all those years ago, I was like, you know what, Deningrad is like where the story is really heavy, and I figured it was going to take me the entire episode just to cover the backstory. So I'm a little sorry, because I know that that was probably not the most interesting Dragoon session, but it is there in the playthrough, and I knew it was coming up. I think we had to do this one other time right before Disc 2, if I remember right. But we did get to learn a lot about the different stories. Sadly, we got to see Shauna is now replaced by Miranda. The Divine Dragon is awakened. And our heroes in the next episode are going to have to confront that. Well, hopefully confront it, but we're going to have to get some weapons and gear before then. So yes, it was a lore-heavy episode. Sometimes that happens in Dragoon. I'm actually going to switch over here while we're on our favorite music. Thank you, everyone, for showing up for the show. Hopefully you enjoyed it, even though it was a little lore-heavy, and it was mostly just me reading. I think we had that happen one time in Front Mission 3, where I ended up spending like 2 hours just reading. I enjoy reading it for you guys. Sai wants to have it snowing right at the end of the show. That is fine. I can give you that. I probably won't get the full 10 minutes though, so I don't know if John's listening, but I'll have them refund your points. Where's my snow? Uh-oh, I might have removed it from the scene. I think I did. If I did, I'll refund them here in just a minute. Oh, I didn't mean to remove it from here, but I guess I never thought I'd need it there. Sai, I'm going to give you your points back, friend, because I don't have that set up in my end scene. You can get the snow, though, next time that way. Like, as I start the next one. I'll be on later again tonight, so... thankfully, I do believe it'll let me give you your points back. Yes, here we go. There we go. I'm going to complete those. We're just tidying up after the stream here. KK, thank you. Yeah, no problem, Sai. I'm sorry I didn't have it. I do like my Let It Snow. I just didn't realize it's not on my scene at the moment. I'll fix that, because I never thought about it, that somebody might want to redeem it when I'm sitting in the change game mode, or... I use this for a few things. I actually use it for changing games and for addressing the chat. But again, thank you for the bits. Thank you, Mr. Watts, for gifting that sub to Ivory. Much appreciated. Are you playing Front Mission 3 later? I need my slug box. Thanks. I could always play it. I'm not really on a fixed schedule with Front Mission, John. Traditionally... Tuesday and Friday are what I call my storyline days, so we pick like a few games and just play right through the story. But Front Mission's actually not really scheduled at this point. I just decided to go back and play it. But the next episode of Dragoon Dragoon, the next episode's next week, unless I do some over the weekend. Dragoon is typically Mondays at 10 a.m. and Wednesdays at 10 a.m. Sometimes I've been known to play it on Saturday or Sunday. I probably should do Dragoon again sooner, since we didn't have, like, it was an all storyline based playthrough today. But I do have another stream at 5, and I don't think I picked anything out for it. So I could always do Stompy Mechs later. Maybe I'll do a Discord vote and see what's going on that way. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to also line up who we'll be going to. I only got an hour of sleep, so I'm off to take a nap before I get my booster. I'll see you later today, friend. Willis! Thank you for getting your booster shot, and I wish you well on that. But yes, I agree. You should get some sleep. Probably, I don't know. I had a friend tell me that if you take Tylenol, I think it was Tylenol, before you get your shot, it helps a little bit with the effects, or the sometimes effects of it. Anyhow, I hope it goes well for you. Enjoy your rest. It's a good idea to probably sleep before that, especially if you didn't already get enough sleep, friend. So, sleep well. Happy dreams. Thank you for joining us, Willis. Thank everybody for joining us. Oh, there's going to be an ad run in this time? No. Thank you for snoozing that. Okay. By the way, I'm trying something new. That was something I forgot to address in my announcements. So there was a thing called Stream Manager, Ad Manager. I'm trying this out because I've had some people tell me that the ads are landing in odd places. So I'm trying that out because I want more control over canceling the ads and only playing them when I'm on like a break. I don't like the ads coming up in the middle of the show or in the pre-rolls. I thought I had pre-rolls disabled, but I think this actually lets me cancel ads, which is nice. I can kind of cut down on what we see and when we see them. But let's see. Which of our friends are we going to go and visit today? I have a couple on, unless somebody has a recommendation. We can go and see some retro gaming. I have Dark Souls going, Genshin Impact, Mafia 2, The Legend of Zelda. What else do I have? Well, that looks to be what we have going on currently. Unless somebody else has a recommendation for where we should be off to. Let me check the chat and see if anybody recommends anyone. What I do is run a manual 3-minute ad to disable pre-rolls for 30 minutes. Yes, I kind of figured out that you can manually run them. There's a reward, actually, and I'm probably going to rename it so people realize when they hit it. I have a reward that says, support the channel, and then I ran it one time myself, and I found out it disables the pre-rolls, and I was very happy about that. So, that reward, when you guys redeem it, you basically turn off the ads so people can just freely come into the room. Because personally, I find that annoying when I'm going on a raid and you get that ad in the beginning. It's really hard to, then you don't know what's going on. You don't know if the person's welcoming you into the room. I feel like that's very bad placement for ad. So I wanted to try this little ad manager and see if I can keep the ads to when I'm on break. That way nobody misses anything. I mean, I know there's no way to turn them off all the way because, well, Twitch has got to make money. Let me see here. That's why I disable them every hour or so. Ah, good. I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one who's doing that. Because right now, like, I'm spending all the snooze points to just push back this ad until I can get the raid off. There's no reason to see an ad right as my stream is ending. So if nobody has recommendations, let me go see what, because I have Hysteric Moons playing retro. I was just at them a few days ago. I always like to visit my friends who don't have a lot going on, if I can help. So let me visit a few channels while we're chit-chatting. Again, if you guys have a recommendation, I don't currently have anyone exactly... Like, no, I don't have a preference today as to who to raid. A couple of my normal raids that I go to, like my little scheduled raids, are not on at the moment. Oops, I turned that off. I didn't mean to shut that down. Dang it. When you think you're doing something right and you're not. Hello, Simu. Welcome, friend. Sadly, we're just getting ready to wind down the episode. We're just chatting for a few minutes. Thank you for the head pat, Simu. Our owl friend. You know, I can at least give you a shout out right here at the end. Do you know anyone, Simu, that I could raid? Any new friends to go make? I have one that I can go to. I was just giving... This is a good day to give the chat a chance to recommend a friend. I do like making friends, and I like supporting the channels of our friends. Other words, I think we're going to go see Techno Jelly, because I haven't been over to their channel since they got a new avatar. You know, that is a pretty good candidate, because they did just have their re-debut of their avatar, I think. They've been working on it. And I know most of our friends do like the Dark Souls to some extent, and that's what they're playing. I'm not really sure how much longer they'll be on. Also, sadly, no. Okay. Well, we'll go see Techno Jelly. I'm not sure how much longer they're going to be streaming for. But nobody else had recommendations. I haven't been over there, and we can at least go say hi and see their new avatar that they just made. And they're playing Dark Souls. There's our raid messages. So when you get there, you can show some love. Of course, there's never a reason to stick around, so, you know, you can say hi and then go lurk or take off, because you gotta rest up after a stream. I do thank everybody again for joining me for some Dragoon time. I hope everybody had a good time. At the very least, we learned a lot about the Dragoon world. I'm gonna hit the start raid, and we'll go to the end scene, and we'll be over there shortly at the credits. I'll see everybody later tonight around 5 p.m. Not sure what I'll be streaming, so keep up with it in the Twitter and the Discord. Thank you again, everyone.